The Trump administration is ready to recognize Crimea as part of Russia, according to the peace framework the U.S. has proposed to Ukraine to end the war.
Which is unusual because it would undo about a decade's worth of U.S. foreign policy, but these talks are happening, and the framework was actually shared with the Europeans and Russians. But Zelensky has said that his government wouldn't recognize any occupied territories as Russian, calling that a red line.
So Crimea is a region in the southern part of Ukraine that's been occupied by Russia since 2014. And according to the UN, Russia has committed a slew of human rights violations against the Ukrainian people there, from unlawful detentions to sexual abuse and torture to forcing children to attend Russian schools.
Moscow is also reportedly Russifying Crimea, so it's basically providing Russian citizens with all of these incentives to actually relocate there. And it's estimated that over 800,000 Russians actually moved there permanently since it was annexed. And that's in comparison to 64,000 Ukrainians that actually fled the area, with the number of refugees estimated to be twice as high.
Well, the U.S. has really backed Ukraine into a corner because both Secretary of State Rubio and President Trump warned that the U.S. will move on from peace talks, quote, within days if there's no tangible sign of progress.
It doesn't really seem to be in line with what the country's demands are, since it takes Ukraine's bid to join NATO off the table.
The Trump administration is also planning another meeting between Trump's Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, who's everywhere, and the Russians to get Moscow on board with the framework.